this cover and the
And hey, everybody, welcome back here to another episode of the MSK show. And this is going to be episode 74. So I know you guys have not seen us do this for the past week and a half. So just to let you guys know, to catch up on comic book news that has been coming out, we're probably going to end up doing this on Tuesdays and Sundays moving forward. But if we can't do it on Tuesdays because of, well, his new job, then we'll just do it Sunday. So at best case scenario, you get 2 shows a week. Worst case scenarios, you get 1 show a week. And I can't wait to get into the topics tonight because they are so beyond juicy. I can't wait to rage at Mark Waid. I know you guys like my original video that I raged at Mark Waid with. So we did an uncensored one on one of the Iron Man podcast episodes. I didn't clip that out yet. I'll probably release it at some point. I ended up doing like a more of a condensed version with Professor Hayteen that I actually had as videos for this channel. So any of the comic book videos that I did for this channel, I actually deleted them all. But don't worry, I downloaded them before I deleted them all, and then I'm going to release them all on my comic book channel. I released one of the ones that me and Iron Oxide did last year. I put that out today, and then tomorrow I'm dropping the Mark Waid one. Oh, and you guys can't imagine what I want to say about that man coming up as our first topic. Oh my God, I can't wait to shit on that fat pickle juice drinking fat fuck. Oh God, hate that man. But you know what? He does draw some good. He does write some good stuff. He at this moment right now,
few good things.
He, like with Kingdom Come, he was carried by Alex Ross, and guess who his artist right now is who carried him? Dan Mora. Dan Mora also carries that guy on World's Finest, Shazam, Justice League Unlimited is coming up. Action. I know he's not doing Action Comics, but Dan Mora is one of the best artists currently in the mainstream industry, and I truly love that guy's
Wade's whole career, he's been carried by a better artist. I've always thought of Mark Waid as the poor man's Jeff Loeb. Jeff Loeb always had better characterization. He always had better plots.
Darwin Cook, great Darwin Cook is better as a writer than Mark Waid.
Oh, dude, by far, Darwin Cook is better than Mark Waid. He's better, again, better characterization, better dialogue. Yeah, Mark Waid has never been great at dialogue. He's managed to have all right plot points, but dialogue has never been something Mark Waid could do.
Because one of the topics tonight, you're going to really, really like it. Well, it's something that DC did very well and then ended up not doing very well because they're absolute idiots for the most part.
Did they cancel their whatchamacallits?
No, nothing got canceled. No, nothing got canceled. It's a really good idea too, but they're doing it in such an odd way where if they just did it the way that Marvel did it, it would impact and be so much better long term. It's not a bad idea. It's actually a really good idea. I have a few of the books. I just ordered them. I know they're here today. I just did a PayPal page for them. No. It's something way different. Way better. Actually, really, really like it, honestly. But yeah, before we get into all the juicy topics today, because I can't wait. Did you guys know Skybound and Image Comics have been doing their Transformers G.I. Joe universe? And as you guys know, I currently have Transformers Volume 1. I ordered Volume 2. That's in my pull list that I ordered that last week. Volume 2 just came out. I bought the cover where it's Optimus Prime holding the Earth. I was going to buy the one where it was the pink girl Autobot from the last book, but I was like, you know what? Optimus Prime with the entire world's weight on his shoulders just kind of hit more. I bought Void Rivals Volume 1. I know Volume 2 is coming out very soon, or it did come out, and I have Cobra Commander, and I actually have Duke twice. I couldn't find the other version of it, so I just ended up buying it again. So I know I have Duke. I just haven't got a chance to open it and pull it up. So
you got to read it, dude. That's been the best one so far.
And I know Destro's coming out. I'm buying Destro, and I'm gonna check when Scarlet drops. Have you ever been into Naruto ever?
I've been watching the first season of it. My kids are kind of into it, so
good. You're good. You like a little. You like TMNT, right?
Oh yeah.
So IDW, like with Dark Horse, they're doing their own TMNT crossover. Naruto X TMNT comes out this week. Issue number 1.
Interesting.
I think the artist is Jorge Jimenez. I think it depends on which power level they're at. I'm definitely getting it. I have it on my pull list as you guys see. Who is the artist? Artist is Hendry Prostea. Holy crap!
Is it going to be a floppy or a manga?
Floppy, 4-issue little mini series event crossover.
A lot of TMNT crossovers going on, dude. Like Paramount is.
That's IDW, man. IDW
dude.
Basically like relaunched TMNT to try and boost sales. I know they had a recent relaunch of #1s with Jason Aaron, and they have all these crossovers now. There's only so much like Mutant Ninja Turtles someone can take. I know they have the comic series that's based off the animated version that I watched as a kid, where Leonardo killed the Shredder. It was the animated one they played on Cartoon Network and 4Kids, actually, that version. And then after that, and I know they have the mainline book, and I know they have the Last Ronin Re-Evolution. I have the Last Ronin over there. I actually have it right there.
Yeah, I've got that and Lost Years. I didn't do the Re-Evolution thing. What I want to pick up is the original start to the IDW stuff that was done by the original creators. Apparently, that shit's off the hook, dude. So
don't they have those in collections? I think they have those in those big,
for like $30 in a hardcover. It's worth it. Yeah,
I know they have that for Sonic.
1 probably next year.
The IDW Sonic big books are. If you guys can see me open them, there. I love them. They're huge. I love them. I have the first 2 volumes. I got to get the other 2. Those books are literally $30+. And the worst thing about ordering books on Amazon, and I love doing it, but goddamn, do the fucking postmen never treat your books good? They'll toss that shit straight at your door, and then you'll be like, "What happened to my book?" And the seller, I don't think sold you a damaged book. I think it's just because the people that are delivering it have no respect for people's fucking property.
Yeah, dude, it depends on your Amazon people, man. I've heard varying stories. I feel lucky here. Most of the Amazon people that deliver to me are pretty decent, pretty legit. But I haven't had any things damaged. But I know people. Apparently, the worst places are apartment complexes. I hear nothing but horror stories about people with deliveries in apartments. They beat the shit out of them for some reason.
But also, a main book that a lot of people were looking forward to this week was G.I. Joe #1 from Skybound Image. So this is not the G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero book that Image currently has out. There's 2 different G.I. Joe books going on. There's one that is currently at the 300 issue mark. It had a new trade that just dropped about a few months ago. Not that this is
that
the
one's
series
not over. I thought that was over.
No, it's still going. It's on like issue 300.
Continue.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe Real American Hero.
Yep.
At Image and a completely other universe do this one.
Yeah, because that G.I. Joe book that you're talking about is written by the original guy. Because apparently you can make something as famous as G.I. Joe like that guy, and you're still flat broke. So that's how comic books go.
That's who is that? Larry Hama? Larry Hama?
Yes, I think it is.
Oh, yes, wow. Right. Yeah, he's still writing it.
Yeah, he made no money. They screwed him over on his creations. Imagine creating Duke, Cobra Commander, the Baroness, and just G.I. Joe, and you're broke. That's so sad.
That's because he sold it to Hasbro, dude. That is disappointing. He should come over to Skybound. Bring the whole fucking thing over, dude. That would be.
He can't, man. It's a conflict of interest. He's directly competing. Like if Robert Kirkman brought him over, he's directly competing with himself. He can't do that, which is sad.
That's what I'm saying. Why are they running these 2 lines? They should just end one of them.
I'll show you guys right here.
It really makes confusion in the marketplace too, I think.
This is the trade paperback. This just dropped about it dropped in September. It's $15. Honestly, if you bought this
Volume 1.
If you bought this off like League of Comics Geeks, you'd probably get it for less than MSRP. You probably get it off of Amazon for like $8, honestly. Yeah. Issue 2, I think, is going to be dropped. Yeah, 2025. These come out very, very far away from each other. But, it's fine. Yeah. I don't know how well this series is selling. I bought a few issues here and there, but I was like, I'll just get the new stuff. It's like 300 issues. Holy crap. There's like, I have the big giant compendium over there. It's fucking massive. Holy shit. All right.
Yeah, it's $13 on Amazon for that trade. I see it right here. This is volume 1, A New Era for G.I. Joe. So they just started this over again even though
they did that whole like DC thing. It's a whole like it's a jumping on point, even though you're jumping into like issue.
Okay, you're 300 issues deep, but you're not really starting.
300
kind of.
Imagine a starting on point being 300 issues deep.
You know what's really impressive though? Like out of all of these 80s cartoon IP books that are coming, like is that continuing the number from the Marvel Comics days, or is
pretty
that?
Sure, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
pretty sure. I could be wrong.
I don't even know how far Spawn is along, but I don't know.
Spawn is at issue the mainline book. That's at like issue 258.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't even think for an Image book. I don't think it's been going for 300.
I'm wrong. By March 5th, 2025, it'll be at issue 362. So it's on like
damn.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Okay, so yeah, it's been going for a minute. Damn, dude, McFarlane's kept that character. One of the few. You got to give him credit, man. That's one of the few people in indie comics who made something he's
taking a break. McFarlane's not gonna have out a Spawn issue to end the year. The last issue for Spawn drops this month of this year, issue 359. Spawn doesn't come back until January, so he's taking the whole holiday season off. Good for him. He's been doing pretty good. So you get your break in for a month.
I don't know, dude. I always thought I didn't mind it. I read it for a little while, but I thought, how long can you keep this particular concept and this particular character going? Like, what do you?
I'd imagine it's the same thing as Detective Comics or Batman shit. They retread everything eventually. They have to.
That maybe it's retreading or something. Because I was gonna say, like, I can understand Batman and Spider-Man and the rest of them managing to go so long because you've got a whole universe to feed from. Spawn just is Spawn.
Do you like the question?
Which one?
They're doing a new question, all in #1. The question all along the Watchtower, #1. Written by Alex Stegura.
A new alternate universe character?
No, this isn't the mainline book. This isn't in the all in. This is mainline. The second year. Yeah, it's the mainline book.
Even though they're calling it all in?
All in's just the initiative. They have Absolute is the alternate universe.
That's right.
Unless it says Absolute on it, that's the alternate universe. Yeah. What's really weird is that, like, I think this is going to pan out just like IDW's relaunch of TMNT. At a certain point, whatever is going to be there is selling good. Everything else is going to fall off. There's no way. It's the way with X-Men. Yeah. The only reason why X-Men can continue the way they do is because they keep rebooting back to #1s, or they have like 5-issue miniseries, or they sell like a ton of variant covers. Because they dropped Dazzler #1. No one talks about Dazzler. No one talked about Exceptional X-Men. No one talks about, only Gail Simone's book is talked about with the Uncanny X-Men. Jed McKay stuff is not talked about. What else is going on there? X-Force not talked about. Fucking hell. That New York one with Miss Marvel not talked about. All this has failed. No one, it's not generating. There's a Phoenix solo book. No one talks about that. Storm solo book. No one talks about that.
Dude, did you see that thing today?
Wolverine. Which one?
That this little ad, and this is why people don't care about mainline Marvel. There was this thing that came out of Baltimore Comic Con that basically says, apparently Peter Parker and Mary Jane can date or some shit again finally, but they can never be married. And I'm like, bro, this is stupid.
And the logic.
This is why I don't read mainline.
And the logic went like this. If you write for Daredevil, you have to account for him being blind. And it's like, how does being blind mean that you can't have happiness in your life? What the fuck?
Well, that's the thing.
These people are miserable pieces of shit.
Well, that's absolutely what it is. They're just angry that the girl and the whole editorial staff there for Spider-Man is a joke. They're just angry because they never got to be with the girl that they liked in high school. That's the whole thing. Meanwhile, in the alternate universe, for as long as we get it, and comments like that, it's crap like that makes me question really investing in the idea of Ultimate Spider-Man. I did finish the trade. We should do a review on it when you get around to getting yours done.
Yeah,
but
for sure,
it was very good. I liked it. It was the kind of relationship between Spider-Man and Mary Jane that I feel like we would have got had somebody gone back in time and fired Dan Slott before Brand New Day. But yeah,
we're about to have some fun. I can't wait.
It just makes me. It's what keeps me out of mainline Marvel is crap like that. Bad editorial practice.
It's their editorial people that make
and see that's the thing. Spider-Man and Mary Jane being broken up was a retarded editorial decision.
Yeah.
But they've felt that they got so much negativity over, they had to own the chuds for like what, the next 20 years about it, the next 15 years, 10 years over it. I don't even remember when the hell was Brand New Day. God, it's been so long.
Brand New Day. Fucking hell, that was like early mid 2000s, right? 2007, 2008. It was after Civil War. Because Peter Parker and Mary Jane they were married in Civil War. I knew it. Yeah, they were married in Civil War. He reveals his identity, and I remember that. Yeah, Cap died. And
so
shit. Yeah.
Here we are, a decade later, plus nearly 15 years, and they're still holding on to this
issue.
Terrible.
Thank God for Zeb Wells, right? That man sat on Amazing Spider-Man. And I haven't read it, so I can't criticize. But every person I've talked to that loves Spider-Man hated that guy's run to an absolute. They said it's worse than One More Bad. If you made a run that's as bad as One More Bad Day, I know you're dog shit. I know you're trash. There's nothing you can't get worse. I mean, the only one that's arguably just as not liked is like the Clone Saga. So if you made something worse than that, you probably
see the Clone Saga in retrospect. What guys like Zeb Wells and Dan Slott have done makes the Clone Saga look like fucking a perfectly fine storyline. And you know what? I didn't hate Ben Reilly until they fucking Dan Slott and Zeb Wells brought him back to shit all over him. He was an interesting character, and I liked him. I liked the Scarlet Spider.
And guess who's the newest Superman writer after Joshua Williamson? Dan Slott.
Oh God!
No, I'm not shitting you guys. The newest writer for Superman for Superman. I don't think Action Comics. That's Mark Waid has Action Comics Weekly currently right now. One of the Superman books, either Action Comics or Superman, Dan Slott's going to be writing.
Dude, that's insane because
that's actually worse than Mark Waid and Joshua
Spider-Man fans. I cannot believe he got fired or hired after the run on Spider-Man.
His superior Spider-Man run, right?
Is a cursed name with Spider-Man fans. I've never met a person who likes Spider-Man who likes Dan Slott. Hell, let's bring Zeb Wells in to write fucking Detective Comics then too. Why don't we? Shit.
Oh my God. Dan Slott. Like, I get why Joshua Williamson has to get off Superman because he's so busy. He's running the whole like all-in event.
I didn't know he was writing Superman.
He's writing a Superman book.
That up.
He's writing one of them.
I might actually be willing to take a look at that after his G.I. Joe and all his Skybound stuff.
He's doing Green Arrow. Well, all of his stuff's coming to an end because he's working on the all-in part. He did Green Arrow, he did Superman, he did Cobra Commander. He's done a lot of stuff. He's actually pretty talented. I like his stuff.
Dude, he's everywhere. He's got to be making some money.
Himself to working on peel back in. That's the joke right there. Joshua Williamson had to basically, man, this guy's written like a lot of stuff. He knows there's no money in writing comic books. He'd rather actually run the people writing the comic books. He's working close with Scott Snyder on the absolute universe they're doing right now. Keep on, a guy that's written this much good stuff can't even, pay his bills writing comics. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. There's no reason why Larry Hama should be writing at his age anymore if he's created Duke, Roadblock, Destro, Scarlet, Baroness, Cobra Commander. Why is this guy writing? Why is this guy not filthy, retardedly rich? Blows my mind. You guys want to hear me rage about Mark Waid? Let's start it. All right. Now, as you guys know, if you're watching this live, these clips are going to be put out on my comic book channel, actually. Ooh, I can't wait. Oh, I'm ready for a banger. Oh, my God. All right. Hey everyone, I am MSK, aka Master Swag King, coming at you guys today with another video. And if you guys are returning viewers or new viewers, then please consider subscribing to the channel if you have not already. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it and comment down below. Also, make sure you guys hit the notification bell. That way, you guys can get notified on whenever I upload a brand new video. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about Mr. Mark Waid once again. So, you guys have probably already seen a previous video that I did about Mark Waid with Mr. Professor Hateem. Now, context of that video, we as in my group of friends, at one point when that drama came down with him and Mark Miller, I was actually on my Iron Man podcast. We straight up roasted Mark Waid for an hour. I don't think I could put that on YouTube because it was way too crazy. This like when the Iron Man podcast was all exclusive to Rumble. So I give you guys down the condensed version for that with Professor Hayteen. Then I want people to understand how much of a bitch-made pussy that Mark Waid guy is. So let's start it here. Let's just take it all back. This guy gets his big break with Kingdom Come with Alex Ross. Alex Ross carries him. Later on, he gets to write for Fantastic Four, Daredevil. He did the iconic storyline with Tower of Babel, which I think is one of his best storylines, actually. I think, that was very good what he did there. Later on, he basically, long story short, there was this rumor that he was having an affair with someone's wife at DC. And then this guy decides to himself to write it in a book. I'm not shitting. It's actually what happened. Allegedly. Okay. So remember that guy called your boy Zach? Remember that guy? So Mark Waid tried to get that guy's book canceled. He even got almost a lawsuit put on him where he was going to pay a lot of money to your boy Zach for basically trying to screw him out of money. Now keep in mind, the reason why I'd imagine Mark Waid and your boy Zach kind of settled out of court was because, your boy Zach, even though he's retarded himself, realized, people that write comic books don't make a whole lot of money. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the reason why Mark Waid has no money. So then, as you guys remember, the whole Mark Miller situation where he said, even in a falling star, blah, 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 he'd rather let the industry burn down than get together with the alt-right. So after that big spiel he gave about Mark Miller, because he was so jealous of Mark Miller because he's mentally fucking deranged, he ended up, I shit you not, that's how backwards comic books are. He got rehired essentially back on DC in a more bigger fashion. So after that situation with Dan Dio, after the whole affair thing, right, he was allowed to come back on Shazam, okay? And the artist was Dan Mora. And as you guys saw, remember, this was announced that he was getting taken off of Shazam, and him and Dan Mora were going to go work on another book. So they kind of let him come back with Shazam, and I heard it's pretty good. I have those books, so I'll read them eventually. Then he was also doing at the same time World's Finest, right? So then after that spiel he gave to Mark Miller, they gave this guy Absolute Power Event. They gave him Action Comics Weekly, okay? Then, so you get a factor in, that's a lot of work this guy's getting. He's going to be writing on Justice League. That's coming up next week. Justice League. He gets Batman and Robin Year One, another new series. This guy mentally went off on Mark Miller because Mark Miller's actually successful and he's not fucking retarded. And the industry just gave him everything, even though everyone knows this guy's mentally deranged. And then I want to show you guys what a piece of shit this person is. Absolutely disgusting what this guy did. DC, as much as idiots as they are, gave this guy everything. Gave him all these books. Hey, you want to make money doing comic books, you fat fuck? There you go. Guess what he did? After the presidential election, this disgusting fat piece of shit had the ball and nerve to go on Blue Sky, his fucking echo chamber, and write this. Even by some miracle, this turns around. I don't believe in the basic goodness of my fellow Americans anymore. And without this, I cannot write superheroes. You, Mark Waid, you are fucking garbage. They literally gave you 5 fucking titles to write after you went off on Mark Miller. And this guy got on his knees to suck off DC back in their good graces. This guy's the nerve to write that. If I was your boss, I'd fucking fire you right now, you fat pickle juice drinking fat fuck. Oh my God.
This is the thing, is that he isn't relevant anymore. Like Josh Williamson is relevant in the industry right now. Why? Because everyone is reading this. There is no political biases here. People are picking this up. This is selling out. I can go into the comic book store tomorrow and pick up some crap that Mark Waid slung all over the pages of DC. I won't find this. I won't find Transformers. I won't find Void Rivals. I won't find any of these things. Well, I might find some of the later Void Rivals because they're way the hell in now. And that's Kirkman who's actually relevant. It's an interesting story. This is the thing. What Mark Waid is putting out now isn't relevant to anybody. Who's talking about it? Who's talking about anything he's doing? What is he doing that's of any sort of interest?
Also point out, in World's Finest, he did a Kingdom Come retread. No one cared.
Of course he did. He doesn't have anything. He's out. He's out of talent. He He is the main. This is what he is. He is the mainstream's Ethan Van Sciver. He's living on past glory. That's it. He's ranting and crying and braying and gnashing against the dying of the light of his career that's way behind him already. It's already past him.
I cannot
Nobody
write
cares about Mark
superheroes.
Waid anymore.
What does that even mean?
What it means is he's probably not getting a contract renewal from DC. And when these runs
they gave this guy like 5 books, which is crazy. He got 5 books to write. He's like 20 titles.
For now.
They gave him everything. He gets to lead.
How long is that contract, though?
The Absolute Power event. That was like 5 issues. He gets to write Justice League. He still has World's Finest. He has weekly Action Comics to write, and Batman and Robin, the whole Year 1 book that's going on right now. This guy was given everything for just basically telling off someone much more successful than him. He has the nerve. He has the nerve to write that. I would fire you so fast if you get the fuck out of here.
What's funny is Mark Millar has been and will still continue to be creating and selling his books that have a fan base that are pulling people in. I can't go to the comic shop and pick up Mark Millar's books. They're sold out.
Oh, yeah.
Mark Waid's are there, though. Nobody's buying them. That's the real problem. That's what it really is. It's a matter of ego. Mark Waid never got the sweetheart deal from a Netflix or anybody else who wanted to buy his content. Mark Waid doesn't have his own creations that he can literally build on one publisher and then go to another publisher and say, hey, what if I make all of my creator-owned shit exclusive to your imprint? And then have them pile money on him like Dark Horse did to get Mark Millar over there. Mark Waid will never have the swinging brass pair that Millar does. And that's what makes him so upset with Millar. And that's a greater extension. That's why you're getting this kind of attitude out of him, because what Waid realizes here.
Because a lot of them broke down mentally after the election. He was the first one because he's always been mentally deranged.
Well, that's the thing, is that he's done. He's past his prime. He doesn't have anything but retreads. And as his books continue to not sell, he probably doesn't have a guaranteed contract lined up at the end of this one with DC.
How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet on his Justice League Unlimited run? He'll make a retread of Tower of Babel at some point.
Oh, of course he will. Or, even worse, he'll retread somebody else's story.
There's no point.
I could see him retreading like somebody actually good on Justice League. Like he might go back and hit up let's see here. It'd be interesting to see him do Grant, like what I see. Yes, let's try to remember. Didn't want to mess the name up. Grant Morrison's legendary return to form of the Justice League is not going to be what you get from Mark Waid. It isn't going to be there in story, content, quality, artwork, anything. Like none of it's going to match this. This was peak Justice League for me. This is my Justice League and always will be. He put all the characters together in one spot that you wanted to see and you wanted to read.
Dude, they went all in on this guy. Gave him another chance after that thing that's rumored about this guy.
Let's see how it sells.
So
that's the real question.
There's
if he
no
can't
point.
Move Justice League, he'll be done. Like how embarrassing will it be if he relaunches Justice League and it doesn't
number one, he'll get lucky with number one. But if that's not
he makes number one. If he doesn't make number one, it should be considered embarrassing. If he's not in the top 5, they should
he should be in. Frankly,
they should end his contract.
Yeah, if he's not in top 5 with Justice League, you trash. Yeah,
dude, it depends on who you're putting in the Justice League, man.
When you see a decline in the quality of my work soon, you'll be able to trace it back to this night. What a fucking stupid
dude, that's
piece
hilarious.
Of shit.
Dude, his work has already been declining steadily it was declining when I would even bother to read mainstream comics.
This guy's literally only known for like 2 things.
Well, that's the thing.
Quality work.
He's trying to blame Trump for the fact that his quality already fell off.
Hey guys, Trump got elected. Now I just can't do my job properly. You know what's crazy is that like when Joe Biden became the president, I knew things were going to be a lot more pricey, but people still went to work every day. You still went to work.
Well,
you still work.
dude,
like
it's not even that.
Look at it like this. You go to work to buy food, right, for your family. Okay.
Yep.
Prices of like a sandwich. Let's say a sandwich is $2 with Trump. Okay, under Biden, it's probably gonna be like $7. You're still gonna have to go to work to make sure you can afford those sandwiches. So, like, what's this guy's deal? So,
what he's saying is that unless his
preferred candidate got elected,
not even just that, his own preferred ideology is shared by everybody, he can't create. Like, that's a failure of a creator. Real creators, good creators, create under in the worst circumstances. They make beautiful things during terrible times. It inspires them. Not that this is a terrible time, but for him and his mindset, it is. And he can't create. Frankly, from what he's saying there, he should just walk away now. Because what it sounds like we're going to see is an embarrassing slug of garbage come out, which is oftentimes what he actually writes. I mean, he's done, like I said earlier, to me, he's always been a poor man's Jeff Loeb. Like Jeff Loeb would write a lot of books, but he would always come in and he would do a really good job. And then you'd have like Mark Waid, and you never knew what you were going to get out of him. His name was big. He got put on big things, but so does Dan Slott. So does Zeb Wells.
Yeah.
Like, names like that get floated on there, and they're terrible. Mark Waid has just always been mediocre. Jeff Loeb has written some consistently, almost always written something great that I enjoyed. And this is kind of his contemporary with Mark Waid, just that they were in the business and in the certain imprints at the same time. And Loeb always made better, more interesting books. Like his work on World's Finest or Superman, Batman, Chef's Kiss, great shit.
And
Mark Waid,
I'll also point this out
mediocre.
too. People said, "Oh, do you not like him because he's left?" Guys, it's not about liking him for politic reasons. This is a work reason I'm saying these things. I don't care about his politics. I truly don't. I give a fuck about that. What I care about is someone that's been given basically a second chance when he doesn't deserve it after what he did potentially to somebody. Then giving all
he
this
also
free
have some failed fucking crowd funds as well?
Yeah, where he basically like punched a hole in the wall because like something ended up happening. That I don't know too much about, but that's another thing. There's so many stories about this guy. Got a complete second chance, a life raft given to this guy. And he has the nerve to go on this damn trash Blue Sky website and say, my quality of work might suffer because Trump is president. Fuck off. Actually, just go fuck yourself.
Well, that's the thing. Like, it isn't that it's going to suffer at all. An actual creative or a creator, their creativity doesn't suffer because of who's in the fucking White House.
Guess what?
What he is saying here is he's burned out.
He had a second
he's
tweet.
Burned out.
This is the second one.
Exactly.
Planning on going dark on all social media and news feeds for a while starting tomorrow. See you down the road. I hope. Godspeed. Mark, shut up. Oh, this is all you have is comics. You have no job experience. You're fat. Shut up.
Dude, what this is just him making excuses for the fact that he's burned out. He was burned out.
Even better, dude. He wants to go, oh, I'm quitting. He wants the validation. People saying, oh, come back, Mark. We love your work. That's what he really wants.
No one's going to, though. What's the last thing he's done in the last decade? What has Mark Waid put out there that has garnered any kind of reverence at all?
I can't stand people like that. Oh, God, Mark. The man said
he hasn't done anything.
Even before, remember, a few months ago, earlier this year, remember? He said he'd rather let the industry burn to the ground than talk to people with a difference of opinion. And the thing is, why is DC hiring that guy?
Dude, the industry is already writing its own epitaph, man. There's just nothing interesting out there. There's nothing great happening. And not the industry. Sorry. Let me not say necessarily the industry. But
because EBS
spandexes. Yeah. Well, DC and Marvel, there's so much interest in the IP of like the Batman, the Superman, the Spider-Man, the Wolverines. There's so little interest in actually reading the material that's currently out there for them. In all honesty, we've reached the point in the comic book industry where it is competing against its own past that we can still readily pick up and read good shit. I don't need to spend a damn dime on new comics. You want to read a good Justice League? Go find this. This was great shit. Grant Morrison's run on Justice League is fantastic. And you can read a lot of these stories very self-contained, all by themselves. They were located in the books. There would be big crossovers occasionally, but a lot of the Justice League story stayed right within the four walls of the Justice League comic. This first one, this is great. If you can find New World Order somewhere, highly recommend. Go pick this up and read it.
It's crazy.
Spend your comic dollars on stuff that was great.
They should do a DC Compacts. They should do a DC Compacts comics version of that. Definitely will sell well.
Dude, they absolutely should. A compact comics like of Grant Morrison stuff. That would be amazing.
But yeah, I'll ask you before we head out of this specific video, any final thoughts you want to say on Mark Waid basically losing his mind because Donald Trump got elected?
Retire. You burned out a decade ago.
Actually, yeah, just get the fuck out. Like, please.
Yeah, you're done. Retire. Nobody cares.
I'd rather DC find someone else, because didn't DC recently do that for Chip Zdarsky and Batman? They just went and got Jim Lee back from the dead and Jeff Loeb. I would say if he's already talking like that, get somebody else. Actually, don't wait. Don't wait till it runs like Povich in. Literally get rid of him at issue like after how much he's written. So if he hasn't written past issue 5,
dude, yeah. If you're gonna dig up creatives, like go see what Grant Morrison's doing and see if he'll give you a Justice League arc. Just 5 issues, maybe.
Why are we settling for Mark Waid? They gave him I just told you, they gave him 4 different titles to write. They're trying to give this man
I'll tell you
work.
why. Do you know why? It's the same reason that CNN brought back Brian Stelter.
Left his talking points?
Cheap. No, it's because Mark Waid was cheap.
Oh, yeah.
He's very inexpensive, and he has nothing else going on.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, just want to say, had to get that off my chest. It was building for a while. I just really hate it when people like that are given this much and then they just squander it because they can't separate real life from their work.
How are his books doing right now? Where are his books at in the top 25?
Well, World's Finest is not like fell off. It's perennially around like what, 30, 35,
but not in the top 25.
Yeah. You know? Batman year. Well, we'll figure out. We have to check the numbers after this. But yeah, guys. Thank you guys for checking out this video in my book. I'm just kidding. I have to entertain you guys. I'm kidding. Yes. Fuck you, Mark Waid. You're trash. Don't ever come back to social media. Literally, I don't know what you gotta do. Go legit get a job or get Social Security. Well, you can't get that because you never worked in a day in your life. So that's not happening. I don't know why DC goes like, you know what? There's a trash can, there's a pack of Marlboro cigarettes, and then there's Mark Waid. Which one gets to write our comic books? And they're picking Mark Waid. Holy crap, we are in a dark age. Holy shit. But thank you guys for checking out this video. If you guys are returning viewers or new viewers, then please subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it and comment down below. Also, make sure you get to the notification bell. That way you guys can get notified on whenever I upload a brand new video or go live. I'm MSK, aka Master Swag King. Signing out, guys. Peace. Oh shit, that was pretty good. Yeah, sorry to anyone who said hi to me in the chat. I don't typically say hi when we're doing videos, but hi Kabuto. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing good. Hi Tank, how you doing? Did I really say this? You have no job experience, you're fat. Holy shit. It's going off pretty hard on that guy. I hate people like that. Like I hate people. Oh my god, man.
He has no appreciation for the mildly earned prestige his name.
Before we go to the next video, you want to see the ICV2 numbers for what month are we in? We're in November. We need to see them for December,
October, or December, whichever.
Oh my god, no one pays attention to me. I'm blind. ICV2 comic book sales. Then we're gonna go to the other two. The other two won't be as long, because I gotta make these like decently bite size. All right. Imagine absolute Batman's in there. All right, so we'll look at this really quickly because I know we only have like an hour and 30 minutes of time. Can't go too fast tonight. All right, here are your top 10. Absolute Batman, number 1. Makes sense. Absolute Wonder Woman, number 1. Surprising. Ultimate Spider-Man, number 10. It's still in the top 10. That's crazy. Uncanny X-Men number 4.
Transformers still in the top 5.
Yeah, it rose. Remember, it dropped to 10 last month. The previous month, it rose back up. Wolverine, Ultimates, Iron Man number 1. I've not heard anything about that new Iron Man relaunch.
It's just a number 1.
Amazing Spider-Man.
Look at that. You've got just Moon Knight in the top 15.
Oh, they've rebooted Moon Knight and Ghost Rider constantly.
They always do. That's all they do.
I swear, Moon Knight has a relaunch every 2 months at this point.
So Batman and Robin Year 1. There's one Mark Waid book.
14. It's the number 1 with Batman and Robin. I got 14. What else we got here? Is World's Finest still on here? Let me go slowly. No, it's at 48 now.
So 2 books in the top 50, only 1 in the top 25.
This will be out of the top 50 by next month. In November, right now, that'll be out of the top 50. I mean, the book has been steadily declining in sales. I've heard nothing bad about this book, but when you're at like 32 issues in a book, that people generally, if they never got on an issue like 1 through 5, they're not buying it until you're waiting for trades. That's what you do.
And that's the thing too, dude. It's like, is anybody talking about it? Does anybody care? That's the thing about Mark Waid. He just flies under the radar and makes unremarkable crap, and occasionally finds a diamond in the poo as far as the plot's concerned, and then
good God,
makes a
Marvel fans. I will say this: Marvel fans must be some of the most loyal people on this earth. I've heard nothing but bad things about the Zeb Wells run from Spider-Man, and it's still a top 10.
Nah, dude, you got to remember, this is comic book stores making that mistake. People aren't buying that book.
I think it's just collectors. That's it. Yeah, you're right.
I see.
Unless they have that feeling of like, I can't not have
it's on box pulls or something, but I can go find tons of Amazing Spider-Man contiguously on the shelves, in the back issues. It's all there.
God, man.
Yeah.
I hate people.
Transformers is still freaking hard to find at my shop, dude. I'm still not seeing new issues on the shelf.
Hello?
There it is.
In my butt?
Hello.
Give me
Gotta get this G.I. Joe number 1, bro. I'm gonna move these on eBay in about probably before Christmas. Just this cover, dude.
We're gonna go over this in just a moment. This is the next thing coming up right now. Gonna take like a 2-minute break, and then we'll get to the next topic. But yeah, what's the G.I. Joe number 1 looking like?
It's good. It was a good read. It's very much in the vein of the rest of the stuff that I've read from Skybound, the Duke series, the Cobra Commander series. It all ties together really well. Obviously, there's some mention of Transformers and Energon and stuff in there, but these covers, like the work that they got people to do for these covers is fantastic. The Finch cover is good. I'm not sure who drew the Baroness cover, but she looks really good. This is your standard cover. I think this one had a front and back, though. This was the gatefold here. Let's see. Come on out. Like the "Who Are You Gonna Choose" cover or whatever. Move that way.
What if I want to be on the side of Cobra? What if I want to be a Cobra and a big daddy for a lot of the ladies?
There we go. So, see, this was the gatefold. It was a really good looking cover.
Oh, looks good for
it's a good cover. So this is the basic cover. Yeah, you got a nice front and back. The artwork looks good. So, but I liked it a lot. I read that. It was a good, easy, kind of a quick read, but it's a single floppy. So, that's just is what it is when you're dealing with the single floppies. But yeah, good, quick read. And then, dude, I was so like enthused by what I saw in there while I was at the comic shop. I picked up some other stuff. I got Turtles of Grayskull. I'm like, you know what? I'll give this a look. Like this is
It looked kind of cool. That's why I bought it.
This is kind of cool. It's a neat little crossover idea. I like seeing these 80s cartoon character IP crossovers. Is this going to be Transformers and G.I. Joe Energon Universe good? Probably not. But dude, I would give the left nut to see Skybound pick up the freaking Turtles IP. Like, bro.
Like,
I'll be all in for it.
Like, people gotta understand, like, it's not just floppies that get released weekly. It's different trades, epic collections. Did you see the face smile editions? They reprinted the Superman versus Muhammad Ali crossover in a face smile edition.
Really?
The big they did a big cardboard version of it. It looked pretty cool, you know. But that's all they can make money on is older stuff or reprinting older stuff in some fashion.
Dude, this is the thing. This, like I said, this is what I think is actually keeping the industry alive.
Reprinting
if you cut out trade paperbacks, graphic novels, whatever you want to call it, and you cut out
omnis that come out,
omnibuses, basically, if you cut out a lot of this stuff that like I read, I don't think the industry looks nearly as good. Like, I don't think people are really reading new comics. I think people are reading great comics.
I think people are just buying shit for covers.
Oh yeah, when it comes to, I mean, hey, I can't lie. I don't usually do it myself, but these covers
I have done it. I have.
Oh yeah. Well, dude, again, these are all going to be straight up resells. I'm putting them up on the eBay store here in a couple weeks because I think they're going to move, because this is going to be in reprints. This is sold out.
Not John Malin's book.
Oh no, I'm going to leave that up there. I'm never taking that book down. I'm going to let it set a record.
Did you hear that quote that he put out? The quote he put out was, "If I sell you a bad book, my backers leave." Wow.
I mean, it's not wrong.
I still remember that tweet he had. Remember when Ed Piskor blew his brains out? He was like, "Do I have to Ed Piskor myself for F&T to notice me?" Might have been one of the worst tweets someone ever made about someone's death.
Yeah, dude, that kind of that tweet kind of made me change my outlook on John Malin a bit.
Is he trying to use someone's suicide to get himself on F&T? Because Ethan talks pretty bad about F&T, as you know. There's no way he doesn't, and he wants to go on their show. Oh God, I hate people.
And the funny thing is it's like he made all this drama over what was really kind of a paperwork fuck up on the part of Anna and Shane. Like, we don't need to defend you because you guys don't know what you're doing. But yeah, I mean, hell
yes. For Drunk 3PO's book, I'm gonna buy the previous version off eBay, and then I'm gonna back the newest one on there.
I think you can still pick up. Too. I think you can pick up Blue on there, dude. I don't think you have to get it on eBay. Yeah, I did that as well, Emily. Dude, I dropped some money on comics this month, so I've got Horseman is shipped out for me, and the 2 Ripazines.
Yeah,
so those are coming. I picked up Achromatic Green and the coloring book for my son. I've got Blood Ruth ordered. I got all this stuff.
I should order Blood Ruth in. I should.
Also, if you got Phenomenova and Heroic Tales, they're coming because I've got notifications out the ass about shit shipping out to me. So, so those should probably be here.
Got some nice reviews to chalk up for a lot of people. And I'm going to say this right now before we get into the next video. We did this for Phoenix. I do this. I told C.H. Johnson when I do get a chance to read Discord. I have read Discord. I got to reread it for a review because I forgot because I read too much shit. Just because I might know you and I brush on the show does not mean I'm gonna love your work. I'm pretty sure they already know that, but there's just a disclaimer. Don't want people getting confused. I'm not a shill, even for people that I like. If I don't like your shit, I'm just gonna tell you I don't like it, or what I didn't and did like. It's not like me treating you good as a person doesn't mean I'll just like your work. I don't care. Plus get better and creative. Voltanerist Volume 1 is underrated. Digital. I have that.
Dude, I need to get voluntarist
on Indie Planet. the whole entire hardcover is on Indie Planet. If you actually want to get indie comic books that are just shipped to you without waiting 4 years because quality, go to indieplanet.com. You can get some really cool indie stuff that no one talks about. Oh, people don't promote that website more.
Oh, dude. Oh, no. Did you see Grok Comics is dropping a trade paperback of the first chunk of Remnant? That's fucking cool. I might go back and get that, dude. They should absolutely start.
I like the first issue we read. Issue 0 was pretty cool.
No, it was good. I still have a couple other issues I think I haven't finished reading yet.
He had an issue 0, and I was like, that's crazy. Who starts at issue 0?
He's got a lot of stuff going on. It's good, though. It is really good.
All right, guys. Let's get right back to this banger. Hey everyone, I am MSK, aka Master Swag King, coming at you guys today with another video. And if you guys are returning viewers or new viewers, then please consider subscribing to the channel if you have not already. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it and comment down below. Also, make sure you guys hit the notification bell. That way you guys can get notified on whenever I upload a brand new video. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about Sam Wilson's Captain America. So, as you guys know, Mr. Sam Wilson was the sidekick or partner to Steve Rogers, who is obviously Captain America. Now, as far as like comic-wise, Marvel had this initiative called All New Marvel at some point, 2012, and they basically race swapped and gender swapped a lot of their main characters. Captain America was one of them, where essentially they gave the mantle of Captain America to Sam Wilson, even though Captain America is not a mantle like Green Lantern, right? So then they had Sam Wilson do a Captain America run, and it got canceled in about 12 issues, actually. Then they tried doing it again. I forgot what that was. I think it was like 2016 or 2014 they had a run for him.
Yeah.
Also canceled. Then they've been trying to push this as a character, him as Captain America, for quite some time. He's a part of all the new he's part of the Avengers currently right now as Captain America. They ran this initiative back in 2022. So Captain America had his own book called Sentinel of Liberty, and Sam's was called Captain America Symbol of Hope. And Sam Wilson's Captain America Symbol of Hope, along with Steve's, only got to I think Steve's ran longer, but I remember because I bought the trade for Symbol of Hope, that only ran up to 12, 13 issues actually. Sam Wilson's Captain America does not resonate with people. I don't know why they have been trying to push him as Captain America. People don't like him as Captain America, I'm sorry. The only thing I like about him as Captain America is his suit. I think that suit looks pretty fucking cool. The wings, I love it. I think his suit looks pretty cool. But outside of that, there's nothing interesting about him as Captain America. He actually just functions better as a character as Falcon. So, but in the MCU, the reason why it played out differently is because actors, as far as writing a character, plays out differently. So if the actor gets tired of playing Captain America, like Chris Evans did, he got just burned out because he did it for many years. They had to have a Captain America. That one makes a bit more logical sense. But keep in mind, in the comic books, Captain America was also Bucky Barnes as well. So since Marvel knows that no one's interested in Sam Wilson currently, guess what they're doing for a lot of characters? So Scarlet Witch, she can't get past 12 issues because no one cares. Certain characters that are popular in movies do not translate well in comic books. Here's what's going to happen in 2025. So when Marvel does, like with Miss Marvel, they can only do 4-part miniseries. They're just a one-trick pony at this point. Red Hulk returns in Sam Wilson Captain America Marvel series in 2025. Now, this is supposed to be all fully almost done or finished by the time the newest Captain America movie comes out in 2025. That movie, as you guys know, is probably going to flop pretty hard. Constant reshoots, delayed test screenings. Audience say it's boring. So not looking good. I have to do a trailer reaction for the second trailer, but I will get to that eventually. The Red Hulk returns in a new Sam Wilson Captain America series coming from Marvel in 2025. The Red Hulk returns in the new Sam Wilson Captain America book series starting January 2025. Writers Greg Pak and Evan Narcy team up with artist Eder Mazias for this exciting release. Sam Wilson uncovers a sinister plot disguised as a tech venture leading to a clash with Red Hulk. Guys, Sam Wilson does not have super soldier serum. He should be destroyed by Red Hulk. Red Hulk should probably flick him with one of his fingers and probably take his head off if he really wanted to. Like the regular Captain America, Steve Rogers can barely handle the Hulk. So how is Captain America without superpowers or a metahuman supposed to fight Red Hulk? Like, what? That makes no sense. I guess you could say suspension of disbelief. I believe in that too, but there's some suspension of disbelief stuff that's so crazy, out of from a possibility.
Dude,
it makes no sense.
Didn't Wakanda give him like a vibranium freaking suit or some silly crap that they're talking about to? Well, I think that's what happened at like the end of in the MCU, anyways. At the end of that one series, I think Wakandans gave him a vibranium Iron Man suit or some shit. But
I imagine you'll sell a lot of number ones for this. Everyone's gonna always check out number one. I guarantee you by issue 2, that's fallen off a cliff. Complete cliff.
Greg Pak had some good Hulk runs, and I think he was he involved in the damn Red Hulk thing? I never could find it terribly interesting.
Yeah, I know Red Hulk has been basically on and off in comics for a long time. He doesn't have a current ongoing. They announced a current ongoing.
Think about a shit name for a character. You've got Hulk, and then I'm the Red Hulk. Like, couldn't you have called him something the fuck else other than Red Hulk? It's terrible. It's so cheap. It's so just not thoughtful. I'm sorry. Like, there could have been so much more, a better name given for that Red Hulk. Really, you ran out of creativity. You spent it all. So the only thing you could do, one, is make the Hulk but red, and then 2, you couldn't even give him a better name. You just called him Red Hulk. You couldn't.
Why can't Sam Wilson have powers?
I mean, I like that it turned out to be Thunderbolt Ross, and that he basically became the thing he hated.
Yeah, that's a cool story arc. Yeah,
but that's an interesting arc. But couldn't you have given him a better fucking name? I mean, shit. I'm sorry. The reason that was part of the reason it was never interesting to me. It's just like Red Hulk. Like, that's it. That's all you got.
Okay, yeah, but hey, man, his gamma radiation, his powers work differently. Bro, it's the same shit. It's like the same shit with each and every one of them. Dude, the series explores Sam's dual role as a social worker and superhero, navigating the American dream and Captain America legacy. The new series sets Captain America on a collision course with the Red Hulk after the Winged Avenger uncovers a nefarious plot parading itself as a new tech venture, as both social worker and a superhero. Sam will reckon with his legacy as Captain America. Oh, there's no legacy of Sam Wilson Captain America. No one gives a fuck. Nice try, Marvel.
Yeah.
In this super spy thriller. Oh God. Guys, I can't take this seriously. Will I buy issue 1 and read it? Yeah, probably. But how am I going to take this? Sam Wilson fighting Red Hulk. And this is the cover for issue 1. Looks good. This is pretty good. I don't know why that's there. That looks like trash. That looks like complete trash. But yeah, there you go. Sam Wilson, Captain America #1, coming out January 2025.
Yay.
Marvel, stop doing this. Please stop pushing Sam Wilson to Captain America. Guys, the regular Captain America, which was recently written by J. Michael Straczynski, guys, the regular Captain America can only get to like 15 issues. Because that Nick Spencer run, where he was Hail Hydra, that's a little famous run right there. Yeah, that kind of damaged the character. And it was the event, Secret Empire event right there. Yeah, that damaged the character so bad.
Well, Marvel purposely went out to damage the character, and then they turned Magneto into a Nazi because they didn't stop to think that, oh wait, no, he was a victim of the Holocaust. Oops. And then that whole arc, dude, that arc really was kind of roughly about where I stopped reading Marvel altogether. Like altogether. It was crap. It was a crap arc.
Hey, I know you like Steve Rogers, everybody, I know you love that Steve Rogers guy. You know
I know
what?
you love the character in the movies too. Like, here we go.
But hey, are you interested in the black version of him? It's like, no, fuck no.
No, we're
Falcon
not.
was
Oh,
a
well,
cool character just because he was Falcon. Everyone just liked him.
you know what it
as
was?
He was.
You know why? You know why Secret Empire is the story that they made it is because absolutely nobody would accept Sam Wilson as Captain America, so they had to make normal Captain America a Nazi. That was the editorial thinking right there.
Could you imagine a world
I'd
where
bet you
Sam Wilson,
$100 right now.
imagine that world where Sam Wilson was the black Captain America. He's like, Hail Hydra. Holy shit, the internet would have burned. Oh God. Marvel, listen to me. I like the suit. I love Sam Wilson's suit as Captain America. But Marvel, listen to me. He's not Captain America. There's a reason why you're only going to do this in a 4-part miniseries. Because it wasn't announced on Bleeding Cool. It was announced on the official website. It was a 4-part miniseries. No shit. This isn't worth a fucking 10-issue run. It doesn't have the legs for a 10-issue run. No one cares. This is only coming out to basically coincide with the new movie, but this has nothing to do with the movie. Like, hey, could this be better than the movie? Sure. Probably will be. Maybe. Given how bad the MCU's quality has been outside of like, what, Spider-Man 4? Sorry, Spider-Man 3 and Deadpool Wolverine? Maybe. But if they want to actually make this sell, you know what you do? Give a case to theater owners. Have them give out that book for free with ticket purchases. And you cut up a portion of the sales. That's how you get people in the comics right there. If you want to get people to, oh, hey, I may have liked the Captain America movie with Sam Wilson. Now I'm going to read this comic book based around him. But they won't, because this is coming out. Nope. This is no ties to the movies. It's just a 4-part issue miniseries to say, hey, this guy's Captain America.
What it is? Stupid. It's the same shit they did with Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, they're coming up with a Deadpool Wolverine ongoing series. Yeah, coming up with a Deadpool Wolverine ongoing series in 2025 when their movie's done.
Deadpool was dead and his daughter took over.
That's the main Deadpool run. Can't wait out. Please. Oh, where was that Deadpool run? He got swapped off with his daughter. Oh, wait. Fell out of the top 10. We didn't see it. But yes, you have any parting? Do you have any closing thoughts or statements on the 4-part Sam Wilson Captain America book? You gonna check it out? Not interested? Don't care?
Yeah. That's all I got.
Oh. Why are you racist? Why do you hate black people? Casual, just on Blue Sky.
You know what? It isn't even so much Sam Wilson, it's my complete and utter disinterest in the Red Hulk. Like, fuck, it would have been less on the nose if they just called him fucking Thunderbolt or something.
Just call him N-word Hulk with the hard ER and make him black. Hard black.
That sounds like your internet history.
Oh, shit. Oh, God. Marvel is so trash. I love how for the cover they have to specifically put Sam Wilson because they have to make sure the emphasis is there that this is not Steve Rogers. Guys, Marvel, nobody's going to accept that. It's just how that works. Sorry. Never go full retard, Marvel.
It's never worked that way. It didn't work that way for Thor for long.
Jason Aaron tried swapping out Thor for Jane Foster. That didn't work.
They did it tons of times. You do it. They get their bump in sales for 5 minutes, and then about a year after the sales dropped off. And I'm not saying a year after they did the change. I'm saying a year after the sales have dropped off. So once you get to the once you get a trade paperback's worth of that character swap, sales go. And then a year later, when they're down here, they're like, oh no, what happened to this character that people liked? And they try to recover it. But in the cases of like Captain America, they can't.
Do you know the reason why I can't believe this book can sell well?
Why?
Oh, it's because they said Sam Wilson's a social worker. What black person do you know is a social worker?
I thought I thought he worked for the VA myself, but
I thought he worked for the crackheads down the block. I thought he's probably isn't he supposed to be like going to the hoods playing some degenerate music, like smoking crack or saying the N-word after every one of the censuses? Like, ain't no fucking black guy social worker. Get the fuck out of here. I'm kidding, guys. I'm having fun. So, hey, I'll buy issue 1. I'll check it out. I'm watching the movie. So, getting double dosed of Captain Blackfrica. Yeah, can't wait for that. I do love me that suit, man. It looks so cool, but it's wasted on such a stupid idea like this. But yes, thank you guys for checking out this video. If you guys are a returning viewer or new viewer, then please consider subscribing to the channel if you have not already. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it and comment down below. Also, make sure you guys hit the notification bell. That way you guys can get notified on whenever I upload a brand new video or go live. I'm MSK, aka Master Swag King. We're signing out, guys. Peace. I'm a genius. All right, one more. One more solid fat banger in your ass.
There you go.
I'm waiting for food reviews. James didn't buy me food.
I didn't think James would buy you food. Is he still in Koreatown?
No, he came back. He said he hated it.
No, Koreatown. I thought he went out to Koreatown like every Friday
night.
No,
no. He went to the actual Wongchingcheon, Korea.
I know, but I thought he made friends that he hangs out with in Koreatown. You know, that's where he buys and sells people.
One sec. There's I'm not going down that road.
There's all kinds of rumors I've heard about white kimchi.
I'm not going down this road at all. Dude,
this is what people have said, man. The internet talked about it. I saw your chat one night about James.
I don't know.
Like the chat was going off on him. Apparently, the Korean ladies love James.
I literally hate it. I actually can't stand most of you guys. I hope all of you burn in the deepest part of hell.
What are they saying now?
I don't know. I don't even want to know at this point. Hold on, give me one sec. Videos. James, aka P. Diddy. What in the world is wrong?
I thought he was K. Diddy.
Oh God. Oh, I hate it. Okay. Okay. So we have that right there.
And the hobo's in here.
Who's a hobo?
Master Hobo. Was checking out the chat and seeing what's going on.
All right. And got like 1 minute. Recharge for 1 sec. And we're going back in. You guys ready for another third finishing banger on this episode? I wanted to come back with an absolute giga banger. You guys know me. I was gonna come black with a bang, or come back with a bang. All right, something like that. J Biddy. All right, let's do this. Good God, J Biddy! Holy crap, man! Oh, before we go, last video. Before we go, did you see that shit that happened with that whole award show thing? That lady ended up deleting her YouTube account and Twitter account because she was getting bombarded. That girl Vanessa with the black hair. Awards? You know, there was a lady that ran the whole "Who Gives a Damn" awards for CG. Ethan found out him and John Malin weren't nominated, so he ended up just caused that lady to delete her whole Twitter account.
I heard he was losing his shit. Did you see that clip that Iron put up of that guy that showed up for Halloween?
Ethan Van Piver.
Yeah. Bro, that guy was wild. What's
crazy? You should have photoshopped a sink.
The toilet.
Photoshop a sink. No. John Malin taking a shit and then licking it.
Oh, dude, no, bro, it gets worse later. He ends up underneath the desk he's streaming from with the pie, man. It gets wild.
Oh, God. I can't do it. Holy fuck. This man was on a stream. Man was on a stream saying, I'm a washed up has-been. I'm a nobody.
Who was? Who said that?
He did on his drunk stream. He was like, "I'm a nobody."
His high stream. It was weird that he had this moment of self-reflection and clarity, and then he went out into the parking lot and smoked crack with people he's never met before. Bro, like straight up ricated. The only thing he could do next is basically spank it at the end of one of his drawing streams.
What the fuck was that?
See, what is Anna doing in
just
here?
Imagine
What's
this.
up, Anna?
Just imagine this. He licked the white foam under the urinal. Oh, that's gross. That's actually disgusting.
Bro, cocaine is a hell of a drug.
No, that man was doing angel dust. That's not crack. That's something from the gods. Oh, shit. Anna, what's up? Hi, girl. God.
She's here for me, not for you.
Is she going to smother me in her tits?
Oh!
No, I'm not shitting you. You know that yellow foam under the urinal? Guys, do people know what that is? If you, he should probably, I'm not even lying. I'm not even trying to joke here. You should go to the doctor and get checked. I'm not even lying. That's, you know how many disgusting people go through a bathroom on a hourly basis? That's gross. Like, actually go get checked. I'm not kidding. That I'm not joking about. Oh, God. I don't know if I can even get. He had one that
I
was
want to face swap.
He had an ultra banger tweet to end it off. I put in the group chat. He said, "My late." I know I remember this. He said, "My late comic books are not a big deal at all."
You know what? To him, MSK, they're not, and to some of his fans, they actually aren't. These people just gave him money. You know what it is? I really think that actually the people who are still picking up his books, I mean, it's been diminishing with the other stuff that he did outside of Cyberfrog. I honestly think that the people giving him money at this point don't expect to get a comic.
I don't think they care. Like you said, yeah.
No, I think they know that they're not. What I think it is, I think there's enough people out there who've been watching him that actually pity him. Like, it's literally just, it's pity money.
He literally said, "My books being late aren't that big of a deal." Yeah, tell that to all your backers then on all your campaigns where you've not funded them.
Yeah,
or not. It's not funded, not fulfilled them.
Oh well, that's going to be Cyberfog 3 that he's doing nothing on,
dude.
And then
on
Rainbow
League
the
of Comics Geeks,
that I've seen the same 3 pages
on League of Comics Geeks. They had Cyberfrog 3 Red Extermination on there. It said coming out 2025. God, League of Comics Geeks, come on, take that off. Don't put any Ethan Van Sciver stuff on League of Comics Geeks. Don't do that. People are going to add that to their pull list and be like, "Hey, where's my book I ordered on my pull list 5 years ago?" Cyberfrog. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody care about that fucking character. Good Lord, man. Anna.
What if they would have kept reading it?
That implies there were readers before. My brother's stepbrother. We can have the whole like, "Oh my God, step bro, I got stuck." We gotta have those scenarios. We have to. Good Lord, man. What if she was my stepmom and she wanted to punish me? Giggity.
So what's this? Let's get to this final banger.
Oh yeah. God, maybe, just maybe she can sit on my face. I won't kick her off. Yes, hypothetically speaking. Oh my God, it's late night horniness kicking in. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, step bro. Fist got stuck up your ass. MSK might like, oh God, I'm not putting my whole fist inside of her. She can't handle that. What the fuck? I don't want to fist a girl. You have to dig out a fistful of shit or something? Hey, yo. Anna, I'm not fisting you. I might just pull out a whole load of shit out of your butthole. I'm not trying to do that. Now, 3 fingers in. That's a different story.
No, she's going to do it to you.
That sounds great. Hell yeah. Where do we sign up? Fuck yeah. She gonna clean me out? Why clean your butthole if she's gonna do it for me? Hell yeah. Let's go.
I think Anna's too classy for that, bro.
I love you. Oh God, good Lord. It's jokes, everybody. It's jokes. All right, here's the fun stuff. And this is something I know you're gonna buy after this. I know you are. Because I know how much you like older stuff. All right. Let this card pass really quickly. In my butt. This man brought it up. Okay. Anna's a sweet girl. I would not do that. That's gross. Unless you wanted me to. And unless it was Tuesday. Okay, guys, I'm joking. I'm kidding. Just missionary's good enough for her, probably. All right. Okay. That was the last one. Maybe she likes doggy style. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Jokes are over. You know who's not getting doggy styled? Ethan's nope. that would have been very bad. That yeah. I can't do it, man. When he said my late books aren't bad, I think I about spit up my drink at work. I read that, I was like, okay. What was that thing Kino Casino does? Retard alert.
Yep.
All right, jokes aside. Hey everyone, I am MS Fucker. Doesn't count. Does not count. I gotta bang my wife after this. Yeah! Danger. Okay, guys, I'm joking. I gotta entertain you guys.
Hey, look at that. No shit.
All right. Hey everyone, I am MSK, aka Master Swag King, coming at you guys today with another video. And if you guys are returning viewers or new viewers, then please consider subscribing to the channel if you have not already. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it and comment down below. Also, make sure you guys hit the notification bell. That way you guys can get notified on whenever I upload a brand new video. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about DC's new finest collections that have recently came out. So, Marvel does this thing called Epic Collections. So what are Epic Collections? So do you guys know how people always ask basically Marvel and DC if they could just basically reprint their older comic books in order for their most popular characters? Well, you know what's crazy about that? They actually do. They're called Epic Collections. They retail for about $45 MSRP. Probably get them on websites for cheaper, actually. And they do that, for their most popular characters. They have epic collections for Iron Man, Thunderbolts, Deadpool, X-Men, and these are constantly ongoing, actually, right? So this is something where a lot of characters are very much down the road in like volumes, basically 1, 2, 3, 4, because it's supposed to basically collect the character where they started from their first appearance into their ongoing series. Captain America just recently had one coming out. And I like epic collections because if people don't want to go like back issue hunting, they can just, grab epic collections, collect all the back issues right there. $40 cheap, stuff's all in order, plus probably get some bonus issues in there. So what did DC do? Well, DC finally did something similar like this. And Marvel has something like this already called Masterworks, but they're going to be calling it Remasterworks in the future, right? So this is DC's finest trade paperbacks, right? DC's Finest is a line of full-color trade paperbacks from DC Comics. Announced at 2024's Comics Pro Comics Conference, their stated intention is to be affordably priced, large-size paperback collections, providing a new line of comprehensive collections of the most in-demand periods, genres, and characters from across DC history. This is similar to Marvel's Epic Collections, which I just told you what those were. In order collections of popular character stories from past runs, which launched in 2013, as well as covering DC's major heroes and offering a line devoted to company-wide events. The books will allow fans to create collections of their favorite tales from specific genres, which may include science fiction, romance, war, westerns, horror, and other genres. Many of these volumes will feature material reprinted for the first time. 10 books were announced for release in November and December of 2024, with a further 18 for the first 6 months of 2025. So, with that all being said, the only issue I have with this, and I love this idea, DC's did some really good ideas recently. I really like what they're doing. They did compact comics. That's a great idea. And now they're going to do their own Epic Collection line. They had the 100-page giants that were $10, but we don't talk about that anymore here. Because if I did, I'd want to choke somebody. Okay? So what is the thing I don't like about this? It's one thing. These aren't in order. What do fans ask for, DC? They want stuff in order from the beginning, and you build it up over time to where it ends up getting at, right? Collecting different eras and everything they just said is fine, but it's not going to be in order. I don't know why they're not. Start Batman at Detective Comics when he first appeared in issue 27? And then build from there. You don't have to build from some random period. You'll eventually get to that good period by building it over time. That's my only issue, is that these won't be in order. They're going to be from basically random points. Why? God, man.
It would be a long time, I think, to print all of the whatchamacallit, to really do like a from the beginning forward. Now it would be cool to see
Marvel
them do
it took time. It takes time to build it up.
They could. You'd have to see what the market's like for it. I think that's kind of what this might be, but it would be nice to see them start at the very beginning of Batman and get that piece of it. But excuse me, there's so much of it that you don't. Do you really?
The only thing I'll say
do you really want to read it all? Is the real question.
This is a different approach than Marvel's doing it in order. It basically just tackles popular periods. I can see that. They want to do a little bit of a different thing. But if you want to get people in from like starting at the beginning, because what's people's biggest issue? They don't know where to start. Well, why don't with these they start at the beginning, and you have no reason to not start. So if you guys actually have been subscribed to Near My Conditions, one of my favorite comic book channels, the biggest one I want to talk about is Superman. The other ones are fine. This is for basically Jason Todd's period with Batman year 1 and 2, Wonder Woman's Origins and Omens, and then there's the Justice League of America, the bridge between Earths. That's the most important thing. The most important one they released was Superman, right? So, I just talked about things being in order. The only one they released in this first 4 is Superman. So when I said that you could get Action Comics #1 reprints in our DMs, I wasn't lying. You can legitimately get Action Comics 1 through 20 in this.
Yep.
It's perfect. Why couldn't this just happen for all the other ones then? They legitimately reprinted Action Comics #1, 1 through 20. They could, Do I trust them? No. Don't get my hopes up. Yeah, look right there. You can get Action Comics #1. Jerry Siegel, Joel Shuster. There you go.
Nice.
Great idea. Anyone that's out there that wants to read Superman at the beginning, go pick up the DC's finest Superman, the first hero. You can read it from the beginning. Action Comics 1 through 20. There you go. I did. I got the Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman book. I might get the Justice League one.
Nice.
So, and I know a lot of you guys like collecting back issues. Well, these are great for back issues, right? Collecting all these different periods and everything. You can get some comic books that haven't been reprinted ever in these. I think this is a great idea. I just don't like that they're not numbered. I think that's kind of stupid. But what do you think, man? You gonna grab the Superman one or any of these?
The Superman one's kind of interesting. I might be up for that one. That would be nice to have. That's a good thing to have on the shelf.
But you could probably find them cheaper. There were certain websites selling them for like $20, give or take. I'd imagine these will come down in price.
$30.20 on Amazon right now.
Yep. And we have stuff for other characters coming out too. You have stuff for Aquaman Legion coming out, King of Atlantis. You have let's see, what's this one? Nobody Dies Tonight.
Society.
You have Aquaman, King of Atlantis, Batgirl, Nobody Dies Tonight. Batman's going to get the Killing Joke and other stories after year 1 and 2. Catwoman, no one's going to buy Catwoman stuff. No one cares about Catwoman. Sorry, Catwoman's only interesting around Batman. You get Doom Patrol, The World's Strangest Heroes. Here's some of the events they're covering. 0 Hour, Part 1 and 2. The Flash, The Human Thunderbolt. That one's coming out next week, actually. Green Arrow, The Longbow Hunters. It collects the Green Arrow stuff.
Yeah, dude, they got Longbow Hunters. That one is a hard one to find and trade. That's sick. That's definitely going to get me whenever they drop that next month. I'll be up for Longbow Hunters. That's apparently like the quintessential Green Arrow.
Green Lantern, right there, the defeat of Green Lantern, right there. Harley Quinn, Birth of the Mirth. Justice League of America. That's the one you just saw there. Justice Society of America. I don't mind JSA. I'm not the hugest reader of them, but I don't mind JSA actually. Legion of Superheroes. This is a great idea. I truly like the idea. It's a great idea. My only gripe is it should just be in order. It should just be volume 1s for all these characters. You want to get these guys in at the first beginning part? Start volume 1s, but I like the idea. Teen Titans gets Judah's contract. I'm getting that one. I love Judah's contract. Great story. Wonder Woman there. So yeah, I have Batman. I have Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman. Those are the ones I have. I might get the JSA one if I'm feeling that itch. I might get the Flash one. I might. It just depends. But no, I like these. Great idea for DC. They're out of stock. I'd imagine they sell out. I would imagine in the UK, Compact Comics sold even better over there for you guys than it did for us. Crazy.
Yeah,
actually.
they're still in stock here on our Amazon.
Mm-hmm. So what do you think, man? Good idea.
No, great, dude. Like I was saying before, this is the kind of shit that keeps the imprints. Mm-hmm. This is what funds their crap. This will probably on a some of these may actually outsell shit that we're looking at single issues in the top 10. Easy.
The Compact Comics, the last time we had the show, every single one of the Compact Comics outside of Watchmen, because that's been reprinted to oblivion, outsold everything they did that month. That's so bad.
Yep.
They make more money selling shit they've already made than shit they make currently.
In all honesty, it's a damning indictment of the state of the industry today that manga destroys them and their own Western iteration of manga destroys them. Like, the stuff being put out today cannot compare to what has already been written. And there's so much of it. You can still be a comic book fan. You just and you're never there are comic book fans out there today that don't even know that books come out on Wednesday.
You know what's crazy? There's people that only think floppies come out Wednesday. People don't realize there's trades, omnibuses, face smile editions that come out constantly.
Yeah, because they're getting the this is the thing. Comic book shops that aren't investing in trade paperbacks heavily in graphic novels aren't going to stick around for long.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not flush with these. Because when I come into a comic book shop, for the most part, I mean, outside of G.I. Joe, I'm looking for Sonic books for my kids, and I'm not going to give them floppies because they wreck them. Believe me, I know.
What we did in Cosmic Comics, remember when we were in Vegas?
Yep.
I didn't look at any floppies other than the stuff that I was maybe getting. I was just looking at trades and epic collections and omnibuses.
That's it. That's what I'm there for.
Yeah, but hey,
and there's more money in it.
DC's finest trade paperbacks. I love the idea. Just them not being numbered is so stupid. It's going to take years to build up, but I mean, what else you got? All we have is time. And the reason why I know they wanted to do it, because Superman starts there. Superman literally started there. Pretty sure everyone would love if Batman had his first appearance in his first book. Yeah. Doesn't matter. It's okay. Maybe it's one thing that grinds my gears. But yeah, I would say if anybody out there, if you don't like hunting back issues, buy those. And buy them from your local comic shop. So you're still supporting them. I'm not saying don't support them. Anytime your local comic shop has stuff like that, buy it from them. Because they probably bought it, hoping to obviously sell it. But yeah, you will see me grab and pick those up. I'll definitely open some of them when I do my next comic call. But yeah, thank you guys for checking out this video. If you guys are returning viewers or new viewers, then please consider subscribing to the channel if you have not already. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it and comment down below. Also, make sure you guys hit the notification bell. That way you guys can get notified whenever I upload a brand new video or go live. I'm MSK, aka Master Swag King. I'm signing out, guys. See you guys later. Peace. Wow. Oh, Emily, we're not leaving yet. We got about 5 minutes left. We're still here. What? Anna, we can review it together whenever I open and read it myself. Don't worry, Anna. I'll be here for you. Are we talking after the show? Oh my God, I'm in trouble. Oh my God, leave me alone. She's going to yell at me. We're going to have a very serious conversation after this.
You're in trouble now.
Am I getting punished? Hell yeah. That going to involve me getting spanked? Holy shit. I'm excited. Yippee.
I don't think so.
Damn. A man can dream. But hey, it was great coming back and doing this, obviously. And don't worry, guys. On Sunday, we're on the same time at 9. Hopefully, maybe earlier. Maybe 9 or 8.
Earlier.
Yeah, definitely early. Sunday's 8. We on Sunday, I have Aaron Sparrow coming on. The guy from Thinking Critical's channel who has the crowdfund.
Nice.
Speaking of Aaron, I gotta message him. I have to tell him that we can start at 6 instead of 7. Give me 1 sec.
Good idea.
Aaron Sparrow. 6 p.m. PST. Guy drop. Yeah, so if you guys know who Aaron Sparrow is, I'm definitely gonna have Aaron Sparrow on. We're gonna have some fun talking about his new comic books. He has one on crowdfunding called All Hail something. All Hail Doom King. Yeah. Kneel before Doom King. That's what it's called. Yeah. He's with Thinking Critical. Thinking Critical. Wes also followed your boy on Twitter too. I just have all the clout now. All I need is Mark Miller to follow me, and then I'll just melt inside. Then I'll just be like, oh my God, please come on the channel. Oh my God, give me clout, please. Maybe next year in Vegas we see Dean Cain, and I'm like, hey, what's up, buddy? Want to come on my hot, sexy podcast and talk about ladies? No,
I don't think so.
I like how he literally is in Vegas when we went there and we never saw him. Which, to be fair, Vegas is huge.
Yeah.
We were at the Trump Hotel. We were so far up. You could see the entire city. Guys, Vegas is massive. I don't get all anybody lives there. It's just it's big. But the homeless crackheads there are different from the homeless crackheads I have. These ones are retarded out here. Those ones up there are pretty they'll just go and squat in a bar for 9 hours straight.
Pretty much.
MSK drinks your clout. He drinks it up. But yes, sorry, Savage Dad. Oh my God, Anna, why are you apologizing? Oh my God, don't apologize to Savage Dad, guys. He's mine. I keep him locked up in a cage, honestly. But yeah, man, anything you want to say before we head out? Anything you want to plug? Like in my wife's butthole?
No, dude, I ain't got anything to plug coming up, man. I'm still busy as shit.
Beside my wife?
Just not getting my things done.
Crap.
None of my content is still waiting.
Are they still having you bounce around, or was that was just a weekly? That was just a one-time thing.
Yeah, that was just that. I got other things to do again in a couple weeks, but yeah, it's just getting used to the new place. We'll get there.
Anna, that's actually me.
Eventually,
take off his face and put mine on there. I wrote that. That's what I might do. I'm gonna take a shirtless photo of The Rock and then put my face over it.
Sure, do it.
Oh God, man. Jeez. But yeah. When's the comic channel starting?
Dude, I don't fucking know, man. Someday.
Someday.
When my life is a little more normal. I don't know when that's gonna be, dude.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
I've definitely built the backlog of material, though. I've got a lot of crap coming in and a lot of crap on the shelf to read. So I still haven't read my Monster Island stuff from Graham Nolan yet. So it's another thing I need to get into. But yeah, about it.
But yeah, guys, we'll be back. So just let you guys know before we head out. Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays. So that's the panel show. If obviously he's not traveling for his job, then we do this Tuesdays and Sunday around 9:30 PST. Some comic topics here and there. I will be moving forward. I'm clipping out the stuff from these shows that we've done and putting on the comic channel. I put out one of the videos today, and I'm trying to keep a consistent line of content going weekly. So I'm gonna try and make sure I drop either 1 or 2 videos a day. That way I don't blow my load too soon, But you guys know I love comic books. I absolutely love comic books. I want to show you guys what. I can't show you guys this. I could. Fuck that wall. Before we go. Oh my God, I own so much shit. You know what? I'll save this. Even though I already own this in trade, I ended up just getting it in hardcover because I love this story so much, and I'm getting the Long Halloween hardcover.
Nice.
So beautiful. I love it. You know what? Fuck it. Since I'm feeling frisky. Ugh. Look at the other thing. Oh my god. I'm not wearing pants. So you guys have to be alive for that. And some books. Holy shit. You're going to see this in the comic book hall, everybody. But don't worry. I'll show you guys right now. I have that brought my newest omnibus. Oh, look at this tank.
Oh, wow. He got a shelf where his bed used to be. That's new.
This is the newest omnibus that I opened up in my newest comic book hall. Ugh. They released all the Batman Arkham comics in one omnibus. This is the Batman Arkham Saga omnibus. This is the thickest. The camera does not show how thick this book is. When I try to do a thumbnail for it, this thing bent my wrist. Look how thick this is. And It has that classic white cover that they did for Arkham City. Remember they had the black and white covers for it?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Oh my god. This is just I could lick this thing and spit on it and I would still love it. Oh my god. No pants? Yeah, well, my underwear could fall off and you guys can see my fat BBC, and I'm pretty sure I get in trouble on YouTube for that. So let's not have that now. It can't fit. I'm just kidding, it can. I had a hard time getting it in there. It was really tight. So big. I couldn't get it in there. And I was like, you know what? If I angle it this way. Someone told me that about sex. It's just
Is that why the bed isn't in there? Because it wouldn't fit through the door?
Someone said that about sex to me. Like, you know how you put a key in a doorknob? Just basically think of it this way. All sizes fits all. One size fits all. Holy shit. Think of a vagina as a doorknob, and you have the key to turn that knob. All right. MSK has a big, thick, white surprise for you. That's that. Yeah, awesome. Holy shit! He got me. He just checkmated me. I have nothing else to say to that. Fucking hell. I have 9 inches. You shut your whore mouth. Why does everyone think my dick is small? What is wrong? I don't have micro meat. The fuck? Why does everyone think I have just like just micro? What the fuck? All right. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for checking out this episode of the MSK show. We will see you guys later. Tomorrow, panel show. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I should hopefully be seeing a movie, but probably just maybe do that on Thursday. I don't know. I'll be seeing a movie between either tomorrow or Thursday. So expect an episode of Full Day of going to the movie theater at some point. So we'll see you guys later. Have a great night, everybody.